going to be building this beast, which is the Hogwarts Chamber of Secrets, set 76389, 1,176 pieces, and retails for £129.99 in the UK. That's about 11 pence per piece. And you can already see from the pack art on the front of the box, which I can't quite get in because it's a big box. There's a lot going on in this set. Comes with quite a few minifigures. So you've got Justin Finch Fletchley, not really see him, Luna Lovegood, Colin Creevy, Ginny Weasley, Harry Potter, Aurora Sinister, Albus Dumbledore, Gilderoy Lockhart, Tom Riddle, Nearly Headless Nick, and then of course we've got the 20 years of Lego Harry Potter anniversary golden figure, which is Lord Voldemort. Few issues I've got with this. So it's Chamber of Secrets, which is the second book. Why have we got Luna in? Yes, she was at Hogwarts then, but she wasn't actually in the book or the film. Colin Creevy, yeah, I understand that. Justin Finch Fletchley, I understand that. You have the whole jewel and the snake and the rest of it. I sort of understand where they're coming from, having the Lord Voldemort figure, but that is very much a Goblet of Fire Voldemort. So again, not really sure. Pity there's no Hagrid. I would have liked to have Hagrid in at least one of these. One of the standout bits for me are the serpentine heads used as statues here. Anybody that collects or has built any of the Lego Ninjago will recognise those. They make me think of the Firefang set, which is the first time I came across them. So yeah, quite a lot going on. On the top of the box here, you've got all the figures. To sort of like try and pan it, and your 1-to-1 ratio is Albus Dumbledore. With the fantastic middle name of Brian. I love that. There's the Voldemort gold figure on one end. The other end just has the pack shot of the built Hogwarts. I'm not even really sure which section of Hogwarts this is supposed to be, but back of the box again gives you a lot more information. Chocolate Frog cards, again, you get 6 in this pack, which is quite a nice amount, and it gives you loads of shots of the inside. I like the Hogwarts banner. I have a horrible feeling that's going to be a sticker though. Do like that Nearly Headless Nick, it says next to him glow in the dark. I won't be able to find that out because I am sadly short of space. So it's going to have to go in the bedroom somewhere. So I will soon find out if it's illuminated or not. So what? 12, just shy of 1,200 pieces. I think 8 bags. Go all out. Pop the box down here, out of the way. Rolled base plate. Rolled base plate. Ooh, the book comes in a bag. Oh, there's a bag 9. 8, where's my 7 gone? I didn't see it. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and an extra bag of 4s. You see, that's the sort of build I like. Look at that. Look at all the bits. Look at it all. We're into my territory. I know I do a lot of the small builds, mainly because they don't seem to get a right lot of representation. Everybody's all about the big stuff. And as much as I love a big build, some of the small ones are really quite special. And I was sadly right. There's the sticker sheet and there's the Hogwarts banner. So what have we got on here? Pixie Puffs, they're gobbling great. Cheery owls. So I'm guessing it's breakfast time in the Great Hall. Then, oh, this is what I like, the nice A4 size booklets. let's just confirm that goes up to bag 9. Yep, 9 bags in total. I like how in the book the Professor Sinistra almost looks like a gold figure because of the colour of her robes and her hat. Just step through all the various little bits and pieces. Looks like there's going to be a lot to talk about here. Like how we've got a little astronomy tower nod. And again, back to the green roofs with this one. And I'm trying to figure out how on earth everything's going to link together, but we'll find out soon enough. Can have a play with that once I've got this built, if I get this built today. Looking at the size of it and my patience levels at the moment, it is a possibility that I won't finish it. And then the back, it shows you, again, you've got this set here, which is the Chamber of Secrets. Then you've got the Fluffy Encounter, and you've got the Polyjuice Potion Mistake, all put together, which I am going to try and do. I will try that. And slightly larger imprints. They're almost 1x1 size, actually, of the Chocolate Frog cards. And I just know they're all going to be duplicates of what I've already got, but hey ho. And then you've got a couple of pages with the kit list. Now it shows here that it's the teal green brick separator. Shall we just check that before we go and build? And yeah, sure enough, it is the teal green brick separator, and it looks like one of the first things you're doing could be the basilisk, judging by the fact that the basilisk head in there. So I'm not the world's quickest builder, and I reckon this is probably a good 3 hours. And like I say, it might even spill over into tomorrow. Just depends how I do concentrating on building it and how my time pans out. But yeah, I'm really looking forward to getting this done. So I will go and start building away, and I will be back in a few hours and let you know what I think of it. So I've only just started bag 2. What in colour are we calling this? It's awful. I said it's sort of flesh tone. I've been told if your flesh is that colour, you need to go and see your doctor urgently. But that is a vile colour. It actually makes me ick a little bit. But can I just say, in case I forget later on, a chocolate frog. Chocolate frog. And even better in bag that chocolate frog's in bag 1. Bag 2. Whoops. Got a pink frog. Little pink froggy. Yeah, I am obsessed with the frogs. Yeah, so just no on the colour. Just absolute no. That is vile. Cracking on with this. Making a lot of progress actually. Just got to bag 7. And nice little misprint. Tells you here you need 2 of the little quarter circle pieces. And then it tells you here that you're putting 4 in. Problem being, you've already put these 2 at the bottom in on the previous step. You see? Yeah. No, you can't see. There you can. You put them in here. And it tells you quite clearly that you only need 2 at the top. And yet here it says 4. Naughty, naughty. Weren't paying attention where we let go when we were proofing it. Didn't get it finished in one day after all my morning that I probably wouldn't. So that's golden figure. I said before, we'll look at them in more detail later on, but it's Lord Voldemort from this set, and he does have his 20-year back print. We'll get rid of him. Right, so where to start? We'll start at this end with Professor Sinistra. I absolutely love the print on the front of that minifig. That is a really gorgeous gown print. Take the hat off, you can see the hairs moulded onto the inside of the hat, and she does have a second facial expression, but I happen to prefer the one with the glasses on. so we've kept it that way around. Then got Colin Creevey with his Gryffindor robes on, and it's the same skull print as the others. And the back of the robes is just the hood, and that's the second facial expression for him. And of course, because it's Colin Creevey, he's got his camera, so that's what he's obsessed with. And got Harry with the sword of Gryffindor. Again, same skull robe print as before with the open robes. Double faces again. In fact, most of these have the second faces, which makes it a lot easier. Luna Lovegood, the little book, and inside it's clearly a potions book. Can't tell what the potion is supposed to be, but it's a potions book. And if we take face off, you can see the back of the Ravenclaw robe. I just said take a face off, didn't I? I meant take a hair off. Then we've got Gilderoy Lockhart. I'm not so sure about the colour of his suit. I would have preferred a lavender suit. He does wear lavender a lot in the movie, and it would have looked so much better. That's the Witch Weekly's Smile of the Year award. 3 times running, don't forget. Oh, you there. I wish I could bleach such things from my brain, but I don't seem capable of doing so. We also have a couple, the little Cornish pixies, or piskies as they're called in the book, and a little green snake for good measure. That grey base plate is just one I happen to use to stand me minifigs on, because we know how appalling I am at it. This is Justin Finch Fletchley. That's where the snake comes in from the jewel. In his Hufflepuff uniform, the autumn chest, and that's his other facial expression. And again, it's the same as the others, it's just the little hood print at the back. Nothing too unusual. I'm not sure where his wand's gone. I don't think he had one. We've then got Ginny Weasley. It's like Gryffindor robes. It's got Tom Riddle's diary, and that's her other facial expression. I do like the hair piece for Ginny Weasley. I think it works really, really well. Do you last? Oh no, I'm telling pork pies. Do you know, absolutely useless I am. That, of course, is Tom Riddle. You can tell that because he's wearing a tailcoat. It's a useless person. But yeah, that's Tom Riddle. That explains the lack of the wand. He hasn't stolen Harry's wand off him yet. This is Justin Finch Fletchley in his Hufflepuff robes. It's the back print. I take that off. See his rather worried expression. But we'll do the nice one for when they're all friends in herbology. Got Albus Wulfric Percival Brian Dumbledore. I will be amazed if I've got that right, and I am going to Google it before this goes up. Again, an impressive front print on the robes. Got the beard that just slots on, and we've got 2 faces, much like myself. Just spin that round, and you can see the other face without me having to actually pull the head off. Click that on. And then we've got Nearly Headless Nick, which is a glow-in-the-dark piece. I can't vouch for that. I haven't played with it, but if it's half as good as the anglerfish, yeah, it works. It works. Really good print there. You've got the front leg print as well. And you've got the back print there. And again, he has 2 faces. His scared face, or his petrified face, excuse the pun, which I think that is a really good capture of the actual character from the films. It really is very John Cleese. So get rid of that useless bit. Right, I'm just going to grab these at random. I've left everything broken down for now so we can look at everything. So we do have the astronomer tower section. So you've got the little telescope, the star map, which I think is a gorgeous, gorgeous sticker. It's a bit shame it's a sticker because it's a bit wonky. I've put it on there, but it is really gorgeous to look at close up. This little crystal ball. Turn it round. You've got, I'm going to say it's Hedwig because it's white, and she is the only white owl in the box, and it's just in the turret. So I'm going to put that. Oh, and the telescope bit actually moves. It's on a hinged piece, so you can get it out of the way and tuck a figure in, thusly. This is one of the turret pieces. Gives you one of the little clear plastic stands, so you can do that. And on the back you've got a spare broom and a chocolate frog. That's a chocolate frog. You're going to be hearing that quite a bit. Then you've got this little room, which is actually Gilderoy Lockhart's office. So you've got a chocolate frog hiding behind his seat there. You've got pictures, I presume they're all of himself. I haven't looked at them that closely. You've got a wig on a stand on the desk. At first I thought I'd got a spare hairpiece, and then I suddenly realised. And then you've got the little sticker on the top there, which is the pile of his photos that he needs to sign to send out to everybody, because it's such fun, of course, doing that. Yeah. We have this section, which is basically the tunnel from underneath the girls' bathroom, where you get into the Chamber of Secrets, and there's the little scattering of bombs left in there, and the outside of it is like the rock where it's been built through, and just tucked away is a little white frog. And here we just have a little room. I think it's one of the common rooms, to be honest. Again, we've got that slate blue Hogwarts logo that we saw on one of the earlier sets, on the flying lesson set. I'm pretty sure that's the same sticker. And then inside, got a little skull jar there. I've no idea what this is supposed to be. Hang your cloaks on, maybe. The picture there. You've got Lego Bob Ross. That is the only thing I can call that, is a Lego Bob Ross. It really did make me smile. It's not painting happy little trees though, which is disappointing. I would have been happy if it was happy little trees. And a little pink frog, a couple of benches for people to sit at. I'll put that way over here. We're going to be here a while. I've got the little door through to the Chamber of Secrets. The stakes on. Just a nice simple hinge, and opens up for you to pass through. I like the transparent green circular pieces here. They look really cool. And there's quite a few in here. On the, so you've got the little brown owl. On the back here, you've got a chocolate frog, and you've got these little white tiles, which are glow in the dark. These are supposed to be the same as Nearly Headless Nick. To that bit last. And then we've got the Great Hall, which if you lift the banner up, under here we have, because I was tilting it, I do apologise. But it shows how easy it is, everything goes together, because everything really is modular, even all this roof bit. So you've got the sorting hat in there. If we put that down, it's a chocolate frog up there and a chocolate frog here. As you can tell, you get a chocolate frog in each bag, which made me happy. So you've got a little stool, or perhaps a chess table there, benches, and the table. So here you can do the dueling. That's what it's actually set up for. There's the golden eagle, which is of course Dumbledore's podium. So we should be able to, in theory, slot Dumbledore in behind it. Of course, this is made for children's hands, not my great big fat fingers. Come on, Dumbledore. There we go. So, got him in place. The little fireplace build with the flames there, a couple of goblets, candles, little white, I think that's a glow in the dark piece as well, if memory serves. So that's that bit. And then finally, you've got the build for the actual chamber itself. You've got this little overspill here from the Great Hall, which shows that this locates under the Great Hall. Do like the cereal packets, I think they're quite fun. And you've of course got here the snake statues, which I said before, based on the Ninjago range. Now, this front bit here, that is Pirates of the Caribbean to me. That's Barbossa, surely. But the back, if I turn this round, there you go, little green frog. There are 9 frogs dotted about all over the place in this. So you could play Find the Frog. So if you unhook these here, this bit slides out. That slides out, there's just a little bone in there. But you can see it opens that up. And you can thread the basilisk through. He just about makes it. I don't think he won't go through with his head up. But he is actually quite malleable, the basilisk. I don't know what this bit's about. This bit just looks odd to me. But the mouth does open and close. There's just 2 moulded pieces. It does swivel, so you can turn the mouth. That you've got a little bit of movement, but you do need to have it more or less sideways to get through. And the same with the tail. Got a little bit of movement, but not a lot. It's a bit afterthoughty, the basilisk, in all honesty, but it does a job. It does a job. So let's put this back in place. And I thought I would leave this bit. Why I thought it would be a good idea to do this bit on camera, I don't know, because we've established I'm one of the clumsiest people known to man. So just pop that on there. And then this bit, I'll put on this side. See, we've got the Technic pins at the side, so just push that in there, like so. That's that bit. Sorry. And then this side, that's going to be the bottom. And I think it's going to be that. Yeah, because that can pass as part of the Great Hall. And which side have they put it on here? Put it on this side. What cards? Oops. Office. Ah, there we go. I can have laptop. Oh no, it can't. Because the way I've put it, needs to have the big bit. Oops. And that bit there. And then I think I would have been better clipping that in the middle somehow, but that sort of works. Right, so I need to middle down here. There we go. I'm just now putting people in at random just to get them out of the way. Really, I haven't thought this through. You can do that. And we'll put a pisky there. This is riveting for you, isn't it? You can't see what I'm doing. So there we go. That's all sort of populated with the myriad minifigures. And of course you can make nearly headless Nick. I'll get him in focus. Move about. As you can see, you can put them together in any particular order that you like, which I think is a nice little touch. Yeah, I'm not sure I've got that the right way around. I don't like it that way. But it doesn't matter. It's really quick and simple to pull apart. And then you can connect it however the heck you want. So my only concern now is it too tall to go on my shelf? I'll soon find out. So yeah, definitely 6 out of 5. That was a really, really fun build. I had a great deal of fun building that. Took 3 hours in total, more or less exactly 3 hours in total. Turn it around so it's a bit more interesting to look at. There you go. So it's the Hogwarts Chamber of Secrets set. Number is 76389, 1,176 pieces, and it retails in the UK for £129.99. And yeah, well worth every penny as a play set or as a display piece. This one isn't an either or. They've really thought it through, and I just love all chocolate frogs and all the different colours. There's the pink, there's the white, there's the green, there's the browns, and I'm pretty sure there's 9. I'm sure there's at least 1 per bag, and there's 9 bags. So that makes me very happy. Of course, you've got another couple of owls. You've got the golden owl for Dumbledore's lectern. The sword, Godric Gryffindor's sword for Harry, is marvellous. That is a lot better than I anticipated. I really do like that. And I did wonder why we had the snake and then the penny dropped. It was for the dueling scene. Yeah, great set. Really good set. Lots of fun. There's no Ron or Hermione in here, but I think they're presuming either you're already going to own Ron and Hermione figures, or you're going to be getting more out of this wave, in which case if you get the Fluffy Encounter, you've got the Ron and Hermione figures as well. So I hope you enjoyed that video. Have a great day, and I will see you again very soon. Bye bye.
And you'll find it's referred to as being a Francophile.
Referred to as being a what?
A Francophile.
I'm not a fucking Francophile. I didn't say the French. I said frogs.
You said you're obsessed with the frogs.
Yeah, not that sort of frog. Not the berry wearing stripy jersey, onion round the neck. Hee haw, hee haw, hee haw.
You didn't say garlic ridden cheese eating surrender monkeys.
No, I didn't say garlic ridden cheese eating surrender monkeys. You're quite right. Yes, I am recording this. No, it is not going up. Maybe.